question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I have the windows open. They're doing stuff in the back. I'll close my windows.
Okay. Who is doing the recap so everyone else gets to hear it rather than just like 3 people that were here? And not speed running it.
If I remember correctly, I did the last one, so I feel like someone else should.
Didn't Roman just do a brief recap?
But there was like 2 people here.
I can repeat it.
Yep.
Sure. Last time, Rick went to craft the lance. Alword and I went to look for our guide. We found him.
Yep.
Willow has now has a familiar and a phantom steed.
Yep.
Alword said he wants to better himself. Yeah, and we left the city towards in the direction of the Wyvern nest, and we encountered some of them on the way. And yeah, we fought some, we looted them, and that's where we stopped.
Yep. So yeah, as Roman said, you finished off some wyverns, and you had basically just finished looting their bodies before we finished our last session. Before heading on, does anyone want to do anything?
Yeah, I'd like to put on some music, mister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will go and get the horses again.
I told you I was in a fungal get them.
No, I'm going getting them.
Yeah, you can go and get the horses.
My horses.
My horses.
True though.
Yeah. It is true.
Is it playing for everyone?
Yep.
I got it muted. I've got it muted. Yeah, it's playing. Was there anything unusual about the wyverns? I think were they all just standard wyverns? Well, I'm not saying that my character would know that. I'm just saying.
Why are you asking me?
I was going to say that
Is there any markings on it? It's like
they looked
branded.
and acted as described.
Yeah.
By whoever read the book. It was you, wasn't it, Ash?
So they weren't branded as pets or anything. They're just
No,
Why?
I just moved around.
That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
Okay. So you're going to get the horses and just bring them to where the rest of your party are.
Yeah, just tend to remembering.
Well, Alword is bringing the horses over. The air of the forest seems to, stop being like stale, as it seems life has come back to the forest, at least where you are. To at least tell you there's nothing nearby that creatures of the forest would consider a threat.
Haha. Come closer, creatures of the forest.
If you were to just have a look around, you would see probably like 300 plus foot. If you you just see them like darting past every so often, like a deer or like a squirrel running through the trees, or some rabbits.
Did we do a short rest or something? It seems quite quickly right after the battle.
It's like they're all just waiting in the shadows. Zoom zoom.
This is happening while he's like pulling the horses back.
Sure.
You
So
did cross
the
way.
time did pass. Okay.
Yeah. The time is like slowly passing as well as doing this. I'm not saying they all instantly like got out their holes and like fucking let's go back to normal day. Yeah.
Once I've brought the horses back to the others, I would like to go to the Wyvern corpses and potentially get some Wyvern meat in case we need it on the journey. You know, some extra meat for the food.
I'm pretty sure someone butchered them up for their poison sacks.
Well, it'd be scraps. I need them. I'm sure.
Yeah, sure. Roll survival.
Okay. I got 10.
You managed to get a little bit of the wyvern meat, like most of it that would just be like attached to the bone still.
Yeah.
Getting enough for like probably around 2 pounds of the meat.
Okay. Okay.
Have you tried this before, Alword? Never ate wyvern meat before.
Is wyvern meat a delicacy in your campaign, Ken, or is it just like common food for the like ration wise? Rations.
It's exotic, but
It's
people will be able
exotic.
to, people will be able to get hold of it like easily.
I was just asking.
It's quite exotic. Yeah.
It's pretty juicy. It's not something I would eat every day.
You are aware that the creature was poisonous, yes? Or
Well, I believe we extracted what caused the poison. And
Yes. Poison sacks.
I have poison sacks
Yeah,
of
sure.
basilisk in my hand.
But yeah,
I mean, I'd be a bit careful still if there's any sort of residual
Listen.
poison.
anything cooked properly and presented the right way is edible in a sense.
That's a real ballsy statement you're making in the D&D universe.
Yeah,
let's just chop Cthulhu
even
up.
lizards and snakes, poisonous snakes can be eaten as long as you're being careful.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't wait for him to cook something where it's entire, like all of its scales are poisonous.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just talking and.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, if you want to answer in character for that, I'm going to look at you like you're an idiot. Just going to remind you that I am a druid.
I'm sure you'd be of use when it comes to poisonous, animals in the future. But I think wyvern meat's alright. I'm not 100% though. I'll double check once we get to the nearest town.
Sure.
You seemed very certain, and now you seem very uncertain.
Well,
Yeah.
you clearly had influence on his opinion, Crown.
Yes.
I'm just saying, well, you can keep it, but you might want to check it before you
Yeah.
decide to cook with it. Rather not have half the group dying on the floor when
Hey,
you might be in danger.
if we see a tiger or something, we can throw it some. If it eats it, sure, we can eat it.
I still have the navi, don't I? Still have a navi
Are you
with
going
me
to
as well.
feed wyvern meat to Navi?
No.
Okay, yeah,
I
you
was
still have it within your bag of
yeah.
wherever you put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, regardless, I think we should move away from the corpses. Not sure about the rest of you, but Carrion is generally not a good place to rest around.
You know I have a Vorg. We can just feed the meat to the Vorg, and if it dies, then it's clearly
Do you want to kill
toxic.
your warg?
Seem to rather careless outlook on your creature's well-being.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
He's an orc, understandable.
Maybe because
Bit stereotypical, but very well.
maybe because of the type of creature it is, it's just immune to the meat. Kai. Ooh.
To be fair, it is a fiend, so.
We should get on our way.
Yeah.
There's no time. We should be loitering around here.
I
Thank you
look
for
ar-
reiterating exactly what I said
I
a minute ago.
look around for a Lorfin who, during the fight, probably hid in the fucking bush.
He was just like, you just see him with a file on his nails, like, oh, the fight's over. And he just catches up to you.
Are you sure you were on those adventures with all the artifacts that were in your house?
Yes, I just prefer not to fight.
Uh-huh. Noted. Anyway. Towards the Wyvern nest then. Unless, what time is it today? I believe it was like afternoon.
Normally in like afternoon. if I'm
Yeah,
not
it
mistaken.
was afternoon, yes.
Yeah, so let's continue then.
Okay, is the path or wood wood ahead clear of any like obstacles or anything? Okay.
Do you mean like, is there just loads of fallen trees in like a circle?
Yeah. I want to pick the easiest route from what I can tell. From what I can see.
Do you know the way?
Yeah, he's saying to continue.
Yeah, but does Alword know the name, or we following?
No, does he know the direction we're headed?
No, just I'm just wanting to point out any like brambles you can see or anything.
There's like bushes and stuff.
I'd like to say we have a guide for a reason. Yes.
Yeah, I was
But
going to
didn't we have
talk
another
with
mission to
him.
collect stuff, or it's in a different town? I
Yeah,
can
I'm trying to be useful, but I'm just prone to sarcastic comments from people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
Sarcastic comments.
That's why I'm quiet most of the time.
exactly what you are doing now, Crown. Anyway,
Arandor, have you been sarcastic?
never. Anyway, Alorphin, please show us the way. Evelynn, by the way, thanks for the haste. That was fun.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how
That's how you're being shouted at for getting a compliment.
Blanked my children.
Sorry, what language was it? I didn't quite get it.
Fairly certain it was deep speech.
I would have understood that, I think.
I
Sorry,
didn't.
child.
It was child, it wasn't deep speech.
Oh wait, I don't.
It's worse than deep speech.
It's high speech. Anyway. Yeah.
No, that's a different kind of person.
Yeah, you were like pew pew, and it was like ooh, and then we were like pew pew. That was great.
High speech is exclusively spoken by the Dutch.
Hey,
Fuck you.
This was like most of the thing that I can is just shoot with a bow, you know. So it was very useful. A second.
Yeah, very, very useful that you can fire the bow lots. Oh, God.
Yeah, isn't he gonna be tired now?
Well, for a minute after it, or
Oh,
is it for a minute?
I'm pretty sure you just like lay on the floor afterwards. I was gonna say I remember haste ending.
Yeah, but it's like for how long?
It's like I don't know. Now I'll have to tell you. I'm pretty sure it's like an hour, isn't it? It's not. Is it an hour? A minute?
when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn.
So it's like 6 seconds.
Okay.
It's
So
like-
then he falls to the
It's
ground
like
for
I'm
6
running,
seconds,
running,
and then
boom,
stands up
falling on
again.
my face.
And then just
Ah.
stand back up like, that was a nice nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Willow around us?
Hi.
Are you there?
Yeah. Hi.
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 I'm not gonna do this
I'm
again.
just writing in my book about griffins. I'm gonna be like making little notes about whatever we just fought, wyverns.
Griffins?
Writing in my book about the wyverns we just fought.
Gonna say, this is news to me.
So I'll see you writing, right?
Ash, it's news to you. It's fucking news to me.
Like you will be writing right after the battle. You'll like Wyvern, we fought Wyvern, and I'm like peeping over and like, what you doing?
Just making notes for the library. And I'm gonna keep writing.
Anyway, we'll be heading soon. Can you walk and write or?
Yes, of course.
Do you not believe that your library would already have information on wyverns?
Well, it's my job to collect more information for the library.
Oh, fair enough.
I have to add my own accounts to the library.
Hey Rick, how are you feeling?
Muted.
Me feeling muted.
Yeah. I mean, being punished by Crown for your stupidity is, of course.
Didn't punish him.
You were mad.
Sucked him in the nose. Well, yes.
Sorry, Rick had a mouthful of rice and chicken.
Damn.
Damn. He's really bad. He's really got that conjure food and drink.
It's better than Goodberry.
I must say, rice and chicken is definitely better than Goodberry.
You don't know, you never ate.
Right, what was the question? Sorry.
You just fell down, so I asked like during the battle, so I'm asking if you are fine.
Oh, don't worry, the bastard's healed himself back.
Yep, I'm fine, and there's a little nip on Brown's nose. It wasn't me, I promise.
I'm going to heal the little nip on my nose. Always wondered what an orc's teeth on my nose would feel like. No, I haven't. But now I know. Wish I didn't.
It's quite a delicacy, isn't it?
My nose?
His teeth. What?
Yeah. What?
His cat is...
Cat?
Let's just say, is Rick still disguised of his term?
No.
I think he's given up on that.
He dropped that shit ages ago.
Yeah, like a long time ago.
Then, like, did he ever take it off? I was thinking then, like, when it's coming back upstairs, it's like, wait a sec, it just randomly came to her. Thank God, imagine.
This shit was dropped, like, weeks.
Weeks and weeks ago. But I just had a moment, like, did he actually take it off? Imagine.
Yes. Why do you think I wear the helmet around these areas now? And not take off my shoes, as everyone keeps calling them.
I wish you were still wearing it and we just all forgot. Anyway,
Don't like add a we all for what you forgot.
Yeah.
I forget.
Right, did I miss anything else that's gone back?
We're on horses, we're following an orphan into probably the next ambush the fucker is going to lead us into.
Okay.
An orphan is very good at knowing where he is, not what is around him.
That's not a very good guide.
It's an extremely good guide.
Maybe we'll get this game.
Yes.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
I don't like that. I know encounter tables. I made one myself yesterday or today, and I don't like them.
They're fun, aren't they?
Define fun.
They have a lot of surprises that even the DM doesn't know.
Question mark ping.
What do you mean question mark ping?
That even the DM doesn't know.
DM is clueless most of the time. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, no.
That's
Normally I know.
DM life.
Normally I know exactly what's happening all the time. But
I understood Francis paid yesterday when he had to come up with the 4 fucking riddles on the spot because he forgot that one of his players did that comprehend language bullshit.
Oh my god.
The amount of times I like planted like some sort of someone who would like basically give answers and riddles, and then I'll remember I forgot to write a riddle. And I'll just be like, oh shit, because they asked this weird ass question, I need to think of a way to answer this. Brain on overdrive there.
Yeah. From fire
you
be born again.
You continue through the forest, and like I said, the wildlife in the area seems to be picking up more and more. You do start to, like I said, see more and more of it is around. In the distance, you can also hear like the trickle of a waterfall. Though you're not quite sure how far it is away, as it's
Sorry.
Let's see.
as you have no true reference of where it is.
How still is it, or is there like sounds of life and like?
Yeah, like you can hear it like hitting the water. You can hear things like
No.
moving around it.
But I'm
What do you mean?
asking about animals and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, I said
okay.
there's more and more animals in the area. You presume they're also heading towards that waterfall as well. Some would be around that waterfall as well.
Okay. So, how far is it, Alorphin?
I believe it's to the north. It would take us only a few minutes to get there by horseback. It's a fairly safe area.
Okay.
Hmm.
A few minutes.
Can I focus on the floor? Is there any other tracks? Is this a common passageway, like path he's taken us on?
It looks fairly just by looking at how quickly you're getting through the area. Through a forest, especially on horseback. It looks to not be like a common road, but a common pathway that travelers would take.
Is there any?
But
Is there,
You can roll investigation.
I was gonna say, is any proof of any of the footprints? That's all I was gonna say. Yeah, I'll roll investigation. There you go. I rolled a 7. Yeah, this is going well.
You do notice some footprints though. They do seem mostly to be tracks of animals, though you can't really determine what tracks they are. Some large, some small.
Okay.
You continue heading towards the waterfall, hearing the sound of it crashing into a pool of water below. It becomes louder and louder until you can start smelling the fresh water hit you. You see by the bank, just through some bushes, you see some deer with their heads drinking what you would assume is the pool of the waterfall. The life around this area seems to be quite peaceful, especially seeing what you've just dealt with. As you get closer, the heads of the animals, they seem to stop in place and generally look around, being alert as they obviously hear the galloping of horses as they're heading towards them. Some of them starting to scurry away, though most just staying with caution.
Should we have a rest here? How long have we been traveling?
Like I said, between when the Wyvern was and where you are now, it's probably been in total around half an hour.
Oh, so it's not far at all. Okay.
Nope.
No.
Do we want to replenish our water supply? I mean, we didn't travel that much, but like wash the dirt off and stuff like that.
I mean, I do believe I'm running somewhat low on magic. I'm not sure how the rest of us are doing. But, well, give me a moment. And I'm going to turn to the deer, which are at the water side. I'm just going to call over to them. Right, do you lot know anything about any sort of dangers around here? We got attacked by wyverns, some flying things back there. Anything else?
The deer's head looks at you and then just like looks to the left and the right, quite confused. Why something of the same species is not talking to it.
Hello, it's me.
Um.
I learned to walk on 2 legs. Still a deer.
Oh, okay. There's been things around here, though. It's quite quiet at the moment, so we're having a drink. As it's like slightly nodding its head at you, as it's like agreeing with itself.
Right.
You-
Do you know what these other things are? That
They were big and scary and had big teeth.
did they have wings?
I think some of them did.
And the other ones?
They look like big.
Did they look like big 6-legged lizards?
He's like looking down at his like hoof or whatever the fuck it's called on it.
You have 4. 2 extra.
He's like looking down, like trying to count, and he just like looks up, and you see like a slight shrug, and as he's nodding at you, like, I know exactly what you're on about.
Right. How many of them were there?
Looking back down at his feet, just like, and then tries to like raise his front feet up. This many.
Never mind. I'm gonna turn to the others. Right, I think they saw wyverns and whatever the small things were as well. I don't know if it's the same group or not. It might be. I can't be certain. But seems like a relatively safe place here if we want to rest for a bit. I doubt the deer would be here otherwise.
Yeah.
When you turn back around to look at them, you notice Arandor has just taken a seat and seems to be humming something to himself.
And you're in a cheery mood.
I don't interrupt. Like I'm still.
Yeah, he doesn't. He wouldn't respond to you.
I'm just gonna watch him for a second, then I'm gonna just go sit down next to the lakeside. Or poolside, whatever. I don't know how big this waterfall is.
The waterfall, like the basin of it, is fairly big. It's like 20-30 foot across. So enough room to be able to like, and it's also deep enough that you be able to at least get like, for you at least, like chest area-ish height.
Mm-hmm.
There's some small rock formations up on the side to like a slightly higher level, though if you are planning on sleeping up there, it would only get 2 of you up there. There is also, if you wanted to climb all the way up to the top of the waterfall, though just by having a quick look, it looks fairly treacherous to make your way up.
Okay, I'll just turn myself into salmon as well. I'm just gonna sit on the side and ritual cast detect magic. So that'll take me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I don't know what these couple fucks are doing in the meantime. Apparently the majority of them are muted.
Yeah.
I am.
I just came back from getting.
I'm going to feed the horses and then tend to everyone else's pies needed. I'm going to start like cooking the food for us.
You're gonna cook some of the.
Yeah,
Just
some of
like-
the food, the haddock and the vegetable, which I've got.
Okay. Yeah. Can you roll? Give me one second.
Performance.
I don't know if to do performance.
Do it.
This performance last time.
Do it.
Yeah, nah, performance.
And I do have the cooking utensils.
Yep, that's fine. You're proficient.
Man's a chef.
so just-
Now
Um,
Ash is muted as well. What's going on?
Now you're louder than Kern. I don't know what you said. Kern, what you say?
I went to get water.
I said that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, it was roll performance. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
27.
20, pleasant.
Good food.
He's got expertise. You all die of food poisoning. No. You see as someone who so far has not been like extremely good at something. Show off a lot of skill as he's like flipping food into the air, searing meat as it's sitting on a small pan, like slowly turning it around. As it smells like drifting, even to like twitch the nose of Crown of Thorns and Arandor, who seem to be sitting still, not making like any noise or not moving in any way, but still manages to twitch their nose because of how good the smell is. As he continues cooking, like how would you like to do the vegetables?
I wanted to cut them out into little small pieces and shapes to make it look pretty on the palate.
Oh, so you just wanted like very nice looking cuts. I'm like talking like generally cooking them. Are you like grilling the vegetables, or are you just like putting them in a pot?
I'm putting in a pot, and then I'm gonna make them into the shape.
Okay. Yeah. So you cut them up all into the shapes that you want, and then put them into the pot, so they just start cooking away. Continuing to sear the little bits of meat that you have. Fucking. You, after letting it cook for a little bit, you would notice, is anyone else doing anything as you're just watching Alword like fucking perform magician level technique?
I want to like write everything that happened recently in my book.
I want to stare at the food because it looks and probably smells amazing.
It smells wonderful. Like
I'm just propped up against a tree.
Just leaning, waiting, like fucking give me food.
No, I'm just like sort of sat down, one knee up, sort of just
Vibing.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
Admiring my cooking skills.
Oh, I'm looking away. Orc noses have no need for posh food.
Does the orc like my food and the smell of my food? Can I roll inside?
Yeah, vibe checking.
Yeah.
Vibe checking standing against
12. Yeah, really bad. Really bad.
How's he vibing you up, Rick?
Yep, no, I genuinely hate the smell of good cooked food in your eyes. I prefer just raw meat in front of me.
Oh no. Even though he's seen you eat cooked food.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's available.
He looks truly unimpressed. While everyone's just like generally waiting for Alword to cook his food, with Willow writing in her book just everything that's happening, as if she's the one narrating the story rather than. You see as Arandor opens his eyes with you have a similar feeling to something you've experienced before as he wakes up. You see a small blue tint in his eyes as it starts like slightly glowing. Something similar you would have mostly seen on Crown.
I'll get up and look around. Is anything magical?
You cannot detect. Well, you would detect the fact that Ash is ritual casting the detect magic.
Yeah.
But other than that, there is no magic.
Giga brain.
What do you mean? My eyes are magic.
I mean,
Magical eye.
Not on the
I'm not gonna call out every.
Not on the map.
I'm not gonna call that
Do
out
it.
every single time. Oh yeah, Eve's eyes are magic. Just so you just know.
Oh, my horse as well.
Oh.
My Camellia.
All the obvious things that are magical there. There you go.
And I don't have anything magical.
Well, it's a new experience for me, so I'll just like take it in.
You just take off that like a lot of the stuff around you is glowing that you
Yeah.
didn't realize would glow before. All in that like slightly. So, the slight glow that you would see on Crown's eyes is the similar sort of glow that's happening around all the creatures. Well, all the things that are magical.
Look what I learned, Crown.
He wakes up as you say, learn Crown, like
Yeah.
just.
Yeah,
This is interesting.
been watching you for a while. Thought I'll try. I don't know how can you say
You thought you would try.
You just thought you would try it, yes.
I mean,
A magical prodigy, I see.
I'm
not the first time I
gonna
tried.
cast I can't pronounce it.
Titties.
Yeah. Change my eyes the same as they have me.
You see, it seems like Eve has shortcutted the ritual, and her eyes now start to glow.
Wait,
Look what I can do.
whoa. I mean, cool.
That-
Anyway,
Do it. By the way, to you two, it just looks like the normal glow she has
yeah.
whenever she has her magic eyes. But to everyone else,
Yeah.
you see the magical, like what look to be the eyes.
I'm just gonna humor her. Oh, now there are three of us.
Can I like sort of look up at these two
wait,
chuckle fucks
I'll
using their
message,
detect magic?
I'll message them both and say, let's prank the others. Let's say let's say we are possessed.
I'm gonna look at him like he's a fucking idiot.
Don't look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. Let's do it.
Oh no!
You can
Oh
have that guy. He's willing to do it.
Go ahead. Go.
I don't know why, but I
Yes.
have a feeling Eve has somehow had experience with being possessed. I don't know. It's just a feeling.
What do you mean?
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna
This is the
look up.
You get your shit.
I'm gonna look up at you two with your glowing eyes, and I'm gonna like slowly remove my helmet to reveal my eyes are also glowing.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll start
What?
walking.
Can I
I'll start
predisposition of like make my eyes glow too.
Prestidigitation does not do that.
What
You
about
just
minor
do-
illusion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast minor illusion myself to do it. There you go. Now I have glowing eyes.
and as Alword busy
Well,
cooking,
well then-
as Alword busy cooking, I will walk towards him. Alword, I want your bread.
You just look up, there's 5 people with glowing blue eyes just staring at him chanting, one of us, one of us, one of us.
Oh, God. While you're all doing that, heading towards him, you see he seems to let out a small fey creature from his bag of holding.
Oh no.
Huh?
Oh no.
The other way. Go the other way. Let's go. Trying to round
Kill it with fire.
Fireball. I'm joking.
It gets out of the bag of holding,
Uh-huh.
sees all 5 of you. Can you all roll into?
Yes, please.
No.
I'm not
Yes.
trying to intimidate it.
You're not trying.
That's 20.
Intimidate.
Oh my god. 14.
Rolling intimidation.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Fuck it, plus 0, so 20.
I rolled a 17.
Oh no.
Plus 5, by the way. Plus 5. So that's
We're all gonna get.
Listen, I'm just chilling on the water side. I ain't trying to scare it. I'm just watching.
I'm gonna go away from that as well.
You may not be trying, but the fact you've got blue eye, well, all of you have blue eyes, is collectively scaring it. It takes like a quick separate second. You hear like a as it just like falls backwards and
I
drops
catch
to the
it.
ground.
I catch it. I'm gonna catch it. Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
fine. It's really small and just popped out your bag of holding, so your hands would already be there. You do see, however, though, its little wings still flapping a little bit. So you know it's not dead, but
Wait, it's been in this bag of holding all this time?
like
no,
head out.
it's been in a jar on my. It's been in a jar on me this whole time. My bag,
Or whatever.
not in a bag of holding. It would have died. Probably.
Whatever it was.
In his
It's been with me in my bag.
It was in something that wouldn't kill it.
Isn't
It was
the
in a
thing,
jar.
Isn't
in my
the
bag.
thing before the maze that popped up when
Yeah.
the fog was?
Yeah,
Oh, the thing that wanted
I
to
put
kill.
it in the. I put it in my bag.
As I
in the jar.
see it,
think I have food now.
I will do nothing for now.
Say nothing for now.
I'm talking to Sylvan.
It's fucking out cold.
It's out cold.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh well, it's the food done. I'm just gonna hold it and put it back.
The
in the jar.
the food looks like mostly ready. Like a few more minutes and it'll
Well,
be-
instead
I
we
have to
added
go
to
to
the scene
dinner.
now.
My food's here.
That's
Yeah, food is ready, Willow.
perfect time.
I'll finish up cooking and I'll present it to everyone.
Okay.
And after we've all eaten, I'm going to play some music. Actually, I'll eat mine quickly.
Just want
Aw.
to scoff it down.
really
I'll scoff
quite.
it down.
How quickly are you scoffing it down?
No, he's not.
Like
Not
Oh my god,
Not-
here.
not like I'm rushing. I'm not rushing like crazy. I'm just sort of
Okay.
just eating a little bit faster than the others. So to finish, so I can play with my weight.
okay.
But we didn't see anything beside the stuff on us that is glowing.
No. And obviously everyone's fucking magical eyes. They seem to be,
Great.
though they all do reveal to you that they are various different types of magic. So you can tell that some of them are trying to play a trick rather than actually.
I understand. Okay. Well, that might come in handy in the future.
As you hear, like, in the background while you're all doing this, you hear a as an orphan just like I'm going to have Alward's brilliant food and then take a small rest. Oh god, it's been a day, hasn't it?
Yeah, you must have been exhausted from hiding in the bush.
It's exhausting watching you guys doing whatever you're doing.
You get paid.
Just eat
Yes,
the food and just eat the
I know.
food and just don't take notice of it.
He just like starts like eating the food like at a fairly decent pace, like looking around in case anyone's doing some weird eye shit again, and just he finishes eating the food
I
like
have a dog number.
only a couple minutes after you hand it over to him. Thank you, Alward. I'll take my rest now.
Yeah, sleep well. I'm just gonna say I'll probably finish my food right now. I would like to take out my loot in an attempt to give a chill vibe and potentially wake up the our Navi. Is that alright?
Yes, roll performance.
I got to 29.
I mean, that's pretty good.
And
Aggressively playing intensified.
No, I am playing soothing, like calming music.
Do you want to
Just-
play the music on the bot, or do you just want me to explain?
I think the music's alright like this.
After you start eating your food, you see that Alward is starting to play some music for you. The music relaxes you and kind of makes you forget that
No.
Rick was almost killed.
Sorry, I'm back.
You all start to find it hard to stay awake slightly, as if the music is entrancing. After Alword finishes his piece, letting you eat most of your food, you all kind of just snap back as if you've just heard something like one of the most beautiful pieces of music ever. You take a deep breath before continuing to finish the food that is made for you. And Crown of Thorn dies.
Yeah, choking on
He just wakes up and jokes like, "This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
He's like, no, my good berries!
I choked on a peanut.
Of course you did.
Well, at least we know Rick's way more resilient than Crown.
Oh.
I think we already knew that without me choking on a peanut IRL.
Can you roll Constitution save for that?
Oh no.
Okay.
Do we get inspiration if he passes?
If he dies, you get inspiration. You didn't actually have to roll. Oh my god.
I got a +3 in con, motherfucker. I'm chilling.
I was joking, you didn't have to roll. Shall I leave? Is the Navi awake? Nah, you fucking helped with the knocking out process. She's just completely still.
I'll go to bed and I'll just take
As if she's fallen asleep.
I just let her fall asleep on my chest and leave it there. Good night, everyone. I'll be taking my leave.
Well, as if Evelynn, your fiance, wasn't enough.
Huh?
What?
Oh no.
Oh, you're talking about this little fella.
Little?
Oh no.
Shoulder now there.
The Navi is a little fairy.
Little fairy.
It's actually a
Well,
fae.
to be honest, she has been in the show all this time. Let her have a breather and relax, I guess. You guys didn't really help though.
I mean, clearly you didn't either. You put it in a jar and you'll have to just sit there.
Well, I wonder why I put it in the jar. If I remember correctly, everyone was trying to destroy it last time or something. Or bring harm to it.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That was the greatest mistake I ever made as a DM.
Yep. But it's all good.
It's all good.
We're just going to continue ignoring its existence.
Thank you
Anyway.
guys.
Good night. It'd be a great favor if you could clean your plate you're eating off. Much help.
I'll spit on it and wipe it with my sleeve.
Well, that's definitely your plate. Please take a mental account of that, please, guys. Thank you. And,
I'd like to just point out, don't you have that spell that cleans things instantly?
yes.
Doesn't really.
Does it matter? Does not everyone?
What I'm saying is, if we place the plates in a pile,
Yes.
You zippity zappity.
But I
as the creature in the sky says, you zippity zappity it.
Zippity zappity, clean all those plates, bappity. That works, right?
Stop
I'm just
talking,
gonna-
thing in the
I'm
sky.
just gonna ignore the comment and just go to bed with the in another.
Together.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it sleep in my chest. Another way.
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
Fireball!
Roll
Alword asleep
damage.
yet?
Roll damage, Mel.
No, I won't.
I don't hear the words fireball and no,
Is Alword asleep yet?
I would be asleep.
But can I
I was
cast it
going
for
to
fun to see what damage it would roll?
I'll wait till he's well asleep. Pull out my bow. Aim it like a fairy.
Collateral damage is all part of the course. See, about sending a message. It just deals lots of damage. If you roll, that's how much damage you're doing.
You'll actually, it'll make you actually do it. So.
Never mind.
Anyway, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
We know. You've already gone to bed.
You're
Right,
Well,
going
well.
to bed and I'm contemplating if I'm shooting it on your chest.
Right,
or
right.
not.
You're contemplating killing a party member to kill a Fae.
I mean, he has a lot of HP.
How much HP does he have?
I think the problem is you don't know how much HP Navi has.
Yeah.
The problem is you don't know how much HP I have left.
What
Oh,
if,
no.
what if Navi has like the biggest plot armor and you can't kill her?
I mean, I'll kill it with my plot bow, I guess.
The hero of Rhyme couldn't kill her.
Busted ass bow that one is.
I'll go there with my bag of holding and put her in it.
Sure. I want you to roll stealth though. And you're trying to beat Alward's passive perception.
While he's sleeping.
Yeah, while he's sleeping.
Uh-huh.
People are very good at knowing what's around them while they're asleep.
Okay, 25.
You just sneak completely up to him. Manage to grab the wing of the of Navi and just lift it up into the air, slowly backing away.
I said it was under my arm, but okay.
You just grab it and walk away.
And I'll sit down by the water with it, look at it. Is it like what is it?
It looks asleep. It looks like some sort of fey creature.
Does it have a form?
Yeah, it looks a bit like a butterfly, but instead of the body, it's more humanoid.
So it's an elf. I mean, a
Have you
fairy.
ever played Legend of Zelda, Mel?
No.
Have you
That
ever?
explains why you don't understand.
I used to play outside. Like a normal human being.
Oh, okay, that's it. Mel's dying. She insulted all of us. Oh. What is the outside, Mel?
This is where she finds rocks.
I threw those away.
Oh no.
Now I buy them for like 500 euros.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
I feel oofed that I played Legend of Zelda now. Oh.
Yeah.
Right. I never used to play it.
Oh.
Not as a child.
Okay, do I recall if we were able to speak to it or did it speak to us before?
It did, but not in like common. It spoke to someone. I believe it was.
I believe it was
literally
Crown.
just.
I believe it was Crown.
Yeah.
Is Crown asleep?
It was Crown and.
Is Crown
Alward.
asleep?
And me, because I
It's
can
in,
understand
it's
that.
in the middle of the
weird.
day. I'm just sitting by the water as he walks by and has a sleeping fairy in his arms. I'm just watching all of this.
It is Sylvan, right?
Yeah.
I heard
Well-
it too.
Then, if Crown is by the water, I'll just sit down next to him, look at it. You were able to speak with it, right?
I was told to take care of it.
What is it, and why is it following us? And who were you?
Only my god knows. I have no idea.
Your god told you to.
No, she didn't. Some other person
Other
did
person.
to be kind. I don't know. I was told it was thrown out of the realm for being annoying or something. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
It was annoying, and we need to be nice to it now.
Well, it hasn't done much. It's been sitting in a bottle.
Yeah. Well. Was thinking of... Anyway.
Right. If you want to end its existence, I'd have to stop you there. Just leave it with Alword. He seems to, for some reason, be attached to it.
Did it speak to you, or did
It generally spoke, and people with Sylvan heard it.
Okay. I wonder if it understands other languages.
I don't know. I don't care. I have bigger problems on my mind. Go put it back.
Such as?
Such as the fact that we have to go find Alward's brother, there's a wyvern nest potentially, oh, the fact that Rick decided to bite me in the nose. Oh, well, my feet hurt. Quite a few problems.
Is that a problem that
Your feet hurt.
Yes, now you know how low this is on the list of my problems.
Hey, sure, I'll just
go put the damn thing back.
I'll go and put the damn thing back.
You just when you put it back, you don't even like bother tucking it back in slightly. It's just like drop, walk away.
Just like put it on Alward's face and go away.
Fucking.
I don't. I put it back in gently on Alword, and then tuck Alword and kiss him goodnight.
Aww.
Go back to Crown and like. Okay, so. Wait, is anybody else awake, or only Alward went to bed?
I am.
Is only Alward and Alorfin that have gone to sleep.
Oh, okay, well.
In the middle of the fucking day.
It's not the middle of the day,
No,
it's the evening, you idiot.
I would be asleep by now.
Okay. Alright,
Imagine
I'll
the
just
party
look
that's
to
leaving
whoever's
you.
awake. And like.
I'm gonna shuffle over towards Crown. You really think I'm possessed?
I'm going to watch the shuffling, I guess. I don't know.
It's like a full wiggle towards you.
No!
Seen,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I believe I've seen earthworms more graceful.
As Evelynn approached us and said that, do you really think I'm possessed? I'm like, yeah, Crown, what gave you that idea?
I never said that.
He said that.
You did say
I said that in message.
Oh.
Well, you said it in message to me, so yeah, what gave you that idea? Oh yeah.
No, wait.
Never mind. Evelynn didn't hear it.
No,
Evelynn didn't know it.
no. I thought, wait, no, we cannot hear shared message.
No. He
I
only
thought-
spoke to me.
Confusion.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I will just
It's not psychic link, it's message.
Mm.
So,
Then I will
well,
just
then you-
still shuffle towards you, but just sit down.
I'm gonna just turn to her, and it seems like your husband has decided to choose a different partner for tonight. How do you feel about
He's
that?
not my husband.
Your whatever he is. I believe you haven't really made it clear.
Are you a succubus and you're feeding on his love?
What?
I'm.
Wow, Arandor knows a lot about things that he shouldn't know about.
As I bonk him with a fireball.
With a fireball? I hear a fireball? You know what that means? Don't joke about it.
But it's aw.
No.
Listen, if you want to attack him, you be my guest. I just would like to clear about 30 feet between us.
I would never attack one of you guys.
You what?
I would never attack one of you guys. I know I. Except him, maybe, as I point towards the sleeping Alward on the floor.
I mean, I remember you already did that.
No, you don't.
Roll deception.
Maybe she rolls a nat 20 of deception. My memory isn't just going to change.
Yeah, it is.
She tries her hardest. Like
All I'm saying is, I surely don't remember.
Crown just like looks back at you like, bitch, what?
I don't think I could have put that better. Yeah, bitch, what?
Oh no. Evelynn, are you dying?
Yeah.
This is a side effect of being possessed.
What?
I'm not very knowledgeable, I'm just spitballing.
Yeah, you mentioned it. You said why do you think that? Oh, he thinks you were possessed. By the way.
I'm just saying, if we had to make a list out of our group on the person who is most likely to either get possessed or has been possessed in the past, I feel like it would be Evelynn. I don't think you can disagree with me there.
You are a tiefling, right? You are a tiefling.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yes, so you do have.
You noticed that really well.
Yeah.
Was it for the horns? Or the tail?
Or the fireball?
Don't joke about casting Fireball, Ash. I'll make you cast it on yourself.
I'm down. TPK the party right here. You know, I don't know. I just, after the Wyvern fight and after being bit in the fucking nose, I was thinking about a couple of things. I was just wondering, you know, who in our party would do certain things? Or would have certain things happen to them. I was thinking, you know, most likely to get eaten alive, probably Willow. Most likely to have been possessed, probably Evelynn. Most likely to shoot an orc, probably.
I heard you say about Willow being eaten.
You heard nothing, go back to sleep.
I heard it.
Okay, listen, you didn't hear the entire conversation. I was just saying, I was thinking about a couple things, you know. Which person in our party would be most likely to do a certain thing? And I'm just saying, if we look at the group as a whole, you would probably be most likely to get eaten.
What the fuck?
I mean,
look at your
I don't
ears
think
and
it's
your
possible.
fucking.
In that case, I believe we all have a equal chance.
you're adorable enough to eat, but I would never do that to you.
I'm so touched. Thank
I'm,
you.
I'm mildly concerned that you would eat adorable things.
Hey, maybe it's part of the possession.
As orc would eat anything.
Oh wait, here's an important question. Do you consider Alword to be adorable? Think about this really quick. Think about this before you answer.
As I scrape my chin and go like, I look over to him. I feel my teeth with my tongue. I'm like, maybe.
Okay, I will warn Alword, but at some point he might end up as stew.
Well, it will be as long as it's not me. I guess it's his part.
Hey, I have good parents. I don't have to eat out stew.
So what did I miss? Are we still playing or are we on a break?
We are
or-
playing.
We are playing.
They are literally talking in character.
Okay, I see.
He's released a little fairy thing that I was told to take care of. They seem to be bonding quite well.
The creature
Apparently, the fairy was banished for being too annoying.
Wait,
So I guess they found each other.
maybe you know something about it from your library.
What would I know about? Hello? What was
you-
the question?
Yeah, that thing that lays down on Alward's chest. He, and I point at the crown, was told to take care of it by some whatever. I don't know, he doesn't want to tell me.
By a very beautiful person.
I see. DM, would I know anything about it from my library knowledge?
You would know.
Does this,
You would know it's not of this realm.
does this god have a name?
Doesn't
Maybe
matter.
she knows something about that. Do you know something about that?
I don't believe I was given a name, I'll be honest.
Insight check.
Vibe it. By the way, while this is all happening, around Alward, look.
15.
Well, if you were to hear stuff from that direction, it sounds like slightly distorted and quietened.
I bring into Alward's pants. We knew this day would come.
Oh no!
Wait, what happened?
Alward is getting sucked off by a fairy.
He's not getting sucked off by a fairy.
15 in the inside, on the inside.
I genuinely don't remember if you told me its name or not.
The name of the fairy or the
Fairy,
We
yes.
haven't named
Of the
it.
god.
No.
We haven't
Of the
named
god. Of the god.
Oh, of the god.
Yes.
No shit, I know the name of the person I follow, you dipshit.
But you were
Or
told
you-
by somebody
or
else
you
to
talking-
take care of it.
No,
Oh
yeah.
no,
That's
he's
the
never.
god.
He's no. You've
I don't
never.
know the name.
I understand that you know the name of your god, but you were told by someone else to take care of this.
Yes, I do not know the person's name.
Okay. That was my question. Okay. And do you know its name?
The answer is still the same, nope. I said, my feet hurt, and that's more of a priority to me.
What does this thing look like?
What's happening on Alword then now?
It's.
Mel asked first, I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, sound's been distorted.
Huh?
What were you saying, Mel?
Huh?
Sorry, me. I
What
was like, what?
Okay.
What does this thing look like?
It looks like a small butterfly-like creature, but instead of a body, it's humanoid. Like instead of a
Right.
butterfly's body. It's
So I wouldn't know anything about it.
No, it's not of this
Right.
realm.
Okay.
Okay. So it's something is distorted from Alward's direction. Do we see anything?
No.
Okay.
You know,
if it catches our attention, I'll get closer. What the hell is going on?
Okay. Okay.
Do I see anything? Do I feel anything? Does it change?
How close are you getting to him?
I'll go take a look at Alward. Next to him.
Like
Yes.
right up to Alward.
Yes.
As soon as you walk about 20 foot away from, like, as soon as you get within about 20 foot of him,
Mhm.
you stop hearing the sound of like leaves and stuff crunching underneath your feet and grass being pushed aside. There seems to be no sound at all.
Yeah. So something casted silence, I guess. I'll message back. There are no sounds coming from him. Back behind me to the first person who is it. It will be number
How
two.
did we wrestling then?
Number 2, it's Evelynn.
I didn't say you could hear rustling. I said sounds distorted from him.
No,
To say
I
that-
can't hear any sounds as I'm getting closer, so
Yeah, you can't hear any sounds
Yeah.
as he's yeah.
I can't hear sounds next to him. I messaged to Evelynn because
Sorry, I was fixing something for September. Yeah? What did you say? Pardon me.
He
I-
messaged you.
Yeah, I heard about the message part, but what was in said message?
Okay, so if you missed the whole part, something is seems like we've sensed some that no sound is coming from our direction. I went to check in, and as I stepped 20 feet away from him, there was silence. Like I didn't stop hearing sounds, and I messaged you. I just point back and message.
Well, do you want me to check?
I
will go check.
just inform the others. Something casted. Something is not right.
Okay, I'm also gonna pew 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 message everyone with the same information.
So Crown and Willow. Wow.
Yeah, with the same info.
So is this creature's blocking sound?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
turn around and look at it. Yeah, I'm sure it's just some fey magic. Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm gonna go back to twiddling my feet.
I could always grab it with my mage hand if you want, but
You what?
I have mage hand.
Oh.
I can just grab it with that, but I want a knife.
It's. Oh, I can't speak. I can't hear you as well. So.
Yeah.
Should we just let Tweedledee and Tweedledum play with the Fae?
I think that's a good idea. Just leave them be.
Okay.
And then they die.
I'm just gonna write in my book about this Fae creature and be like, I will update soon with how this goes.
I'm fucking done.
Oh no.
Anyway, I'll get closer to Alword to check if he's breathing.
You're gonna check if he's breathing. Okay, I want you to roll medicine. Yeah, roll medicine.
8 plus 2, 10.
10. You could tell by just like putting your fingers nearby his nose that he is still breathing.
Okay.
Damn it.
You wouldn't know you're asleep, Rick!
Wait, why is Rick asleep now? I've missed a lot.
Rick said he went to sleep.
I will choke Rick.
Oh, I see.
For
You're
saying
going
that.
to choke Rick.
For saying
Rick's
that.
asleep. He didn't say anything.
Okay.
I'll slap Alword 2 times.
You're gonna slap Alward a few times.
Uh,
Alward, yeah, you wake up. Alward, yep.
Yes. Because I slapped Alward, was he the origin of the spell? Does he lose concentration because he got attacked twice?
Are you slapping with intention of damage?
I don't think I can do it with my -1 to strength.
Yeah, so then it doesn't break concentration, dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to deal damage to break concentration.
Okay, I know how to do.
I swear to God, if you
Well,
catch
I
fire,
wake Alward up.
wake him up. You're just like grabbing onto him, like shaking him like that,
No,
or just continue slapping until he wakes up.
I'll just. I just slap him 2 times on the cheek. What the fuck?
I just die him.
Like, bruh.
Not killing him, I'm just making sure you're not dying, man.
Okay, I can't hear you say that. You know.
Yeah. I messaged you. Did you cast a spell?
No shit.
Well, I don't know what
fucking
spells you
right.
have. Sorry.
And the insults and everything. And
Where we too loud?
Willow. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Let's see where.
You're gonna. Oh wait, you can't.
You can't hear them.
I thought something happened to you motherfucker. It's all in message.
I'm just gonna put out there. Message still needs a verbal component,
No,
guys.
not. Oh wait, it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh. Never mind. Sorry.
You got to roll investigation. I'm gonna start saying,
No,
but
never mind.
I guess it does, yeah.
I thought it's only sign. Sorry, my bad.
You still need to like mutter like
Yeah. Okay.
incantations, basically.
I guess. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Then I didn't do that, and you don't know.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. I'll just wake up.
Yeah.
I just show it.
Now the fun part is Alward can't explain anything either. He just has to sit there like an idiot.
I mean, he can. If it's him, he can just drop it.
Well, yeah, but
Will he though?
I'll just mime it to him. I'll just mime it to him once he wakes up, just like.
you'll mime it.
I want you to perform.
The mime.
Like, roll performance on how you mime this. Also, explain how you want to mime it.
I feel like you need to put your camera on for
I'll
this, baby.
No,
Right
no,
to my
no.
ears.
Mhm.
And I do
Point
like
your
a, I do like a little like, just express the surrounding by waving my arms, and I point it to me.
Did you
Surrounding
roll?
himself.
14.
Do I
So
understand?
it makes sense if I just do that because it's a shit one.
Okay. I'll roll intelligence to see if I understand that.
Yeah, that's fine.
15.
Yeah,
I guess I roll.
You just look at him for a second, like, nah. No.
I just turn around and like start.
And just walking away until you
Sure.
can hear the crunching.
Yeah, no, I start like muttering at my nose and like. First it's silent and then I step out of the zone towards the guy. What the fucking idiot? Why would he cast it? I got you worried, motherfucker. It was him. He cast silence.
Do we all sit there like idiots, or did we get out of the
I mean, no, you went into the silence. Only I went into the silence. Okay. We were too loud for him, apparently.
Wow.
That you got a lot from those 3 actions.
I know, fucking hell, like, whoa.
I am very intelligent.
It's like he read my mind.
It's as if I heard you say it. Anyway.
He's aware of how long silence lasts, right?
10
1
minutes.
hour. 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Well, it's
Well,
as long as
I'm
we
having a
get
fun
it.
time. I'm gonna keep talking. We'll just have to keep recasting silence.
I mean, anyway. We can lower our voice down a bit.
Or he could go sleep somewhere else.
I mean, it's safer
don't think
in
we should
group.
go. Yeah, indeed.
You're all boring.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
says the guy who didn't want to ruse him.
Because I told you, I have bigger problems. This is very low on the list of problems. Even if something was happening, it was probably just fey magic of some sort. So,
Anyway,
not a big deal.
any idea how to any idea how we wanna? I mean, those.
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Also, the person who we are attempting to help is busy snoozing over there. Or casting silence, rather. So,
I mean, I don't think we should go through the night.
well, we're clearly not. We're sleeping.
Huh?
No, we're not gonna go at the night. Still, it was quite a large group that far out. How many of them will be at the nest?
Well, we don't know if it was a large group or not. That's the major problem.
Yeah, that
Might be a large group.
That's what
Might
I'm
not
saying.
be.
That's exactly what I mean. We don't know.
Still don't know what the small things are. I don't think anyone of you recognize them. Unless they were just baby wyverns, which it could be, I guess.
Would I recognize them from reading all the books at the cave?
You have a very convenient cave.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't particularly recognize like exactly what they are, but you would have seen something fairly similar.
Do I
And
recall what it is?
as Crown would have said, they look similar to baby wyvern.
Maybe you get a point there.
I mean, I don't know if I have a point. I'm just throwing an idea out there.
Yeah.
But if they're baby wyverns, then at least we killed a bunch of them.
And took their stuff, and then the bigger wyverns might smell it. Whew.
We'll just have to see how everything turns out. I think there's much more we can really do.
Any? I'll just go meditate there and prepare for tomorrow, I guess.
So we're going to sleep. We can sleep. We're sleeping here, right?
Yes.
That is the plan.
Okay, I'm gonna go sleep.
I'll just look around. I'll do like a perimeter, like 400. Not 400. 100 feet around the place, just to check there are no other stuff because I don't need to sleep that long, you know.
Yep. You can roll perception as you're doing like a little perimeter search.
Shit. That's 12.
I'm gonna take out my clothes, get into my underwear, and then
Oh no.
Climb everywhere. Climb underwater.
Why are you getting naked?
I still have my pants on.
Frisky.
You had to go at me for having no clothes on.
He's
Well,
getting
I'm-
frisky with the water.
I'm getting ready to sleep.
You be getting frisky
So
with the
weird.
water.
Only weird to
I
you.
rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12.
Yeah.
You don't notice anything particularly like strange. Everything seems fairly normal for the time of the day it is, except when you look back, it looks like Crown's disappeared. His clothes just on the floor.
No, clothes are in bag of holding. I'm not letting
okay.
myself open to anything from these people.
Oh, okay. Have you still got your bag of holding on you then?
Yeah, bag of holding has no problem with the water.
Crown just disappears.
I don't disappear. I'm going underwater.
Yeah, but to him who's walking around the edge of the area, you disappear.
Just if you
I
wanna.
don't understand why you're sleeping under.
Listen, I haven't been in water for a while. I miss home.
Blub, blub, blub.
I'm a water genasi.
Blub, blub, blub.
Oh, you're a fish. Okay.
But I feel like I answered that question. No, I'm not a fish. I like the water. I'm going to be sleeping there. Good night.
No, what the fuck? That's not what I had copied. End yourself.
What?
The bot.
You good? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Crown's playing the best of Pornhub hits.
There we go.
That'd be an interesting twist.
It's just some text I had copied and I didn't realize it was copied.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just do the perimeter. If I don't see anything, I'll just meditate on the top of the waterfall. If it's not too high, like I don't.
Oh, the little rock to the side of it,
yes,
or
yes.
okay. Yeah, after doing your perimeter search and nothing particularly of interest coming up, yeah, you climb onto the little rock that's an outcropping from the waterfall before you meditate.
Yeah. And we all go to sleep.
Yeah. Is there anyone actually keeping watch?
I'll keep a first watch, but I'm not gonna watch the entire night.
I've got a familiar.
You can do the first, you can do the first one. I'll like after 4 hours. I'll take the rest.
I mean, there are two of us with familiars as well. Like, so you have two
They ain't
birds, I
using
guess.
them.
Okay, so
I mean, my familiar's out.
I mean, mine cannot swim, so yeah, it's chilling on the water side.
I'll say my Vorg is out, and I've got a telepathic link to it.
Okay,
My
good night.
familiar's just
Wait, how long can you
flying
keep the
around
water?
above me.
Pardon?
The
How long
warg
can you
is
keep
like,
it out?
How long can
Is
I
it
keep it
infinite?
out? It's indefinitely. Yeah.
Oh shit.
yeah, until it dies or he puts it away.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
also after a certain distance of being away from it for too long, but
Oh, the more you know.
well, regardless, I'll just do my meditation and take the rest of the time then to watch.
Okay. You all just fall asleep. Well, obviously with the exception of Mal, who's Eve, who's keeping watch still. As everyone slowly drifts asleep. Small bubbles rising to the surface while Crown is taking his nap underwater.
or drowning.
No, napping underwater.
Napping underwater.
Ah, there he is.
Just the bloop, bloop, as the bubbles come to the surface. Everyone else seems to be soundly asleep as the crackle of the cooking fire continues.
Wait, that shit's still on?
Yeah.
That's a fucking
That's
hazard.
dangerous.
I was gonna say.
we would put it off.
Yeah, like everyone's like, yeah, no, it's fine.
I mean, he
Oh, I
finished
thought the
cooking.
man that was cooking was gonna put it out. Yeah.
He had food, played his lute, went to sleep.
No, but when you said he finished cooking, I would assume he would put off the fire, like it's.
Yeah, same. Just like common sense.
It can still crackle from cinders.
To be fair, it's Alword. How much common sense do we have here?
At the same time, if you talk about common sense, everyone's around the fire, everyone saw it, so if it was on, they put it out before they went as well.
It can still crackle!
Sure, go for it.
Cinders still make it crackle.
Yes, it does.
I'm describing fucks. Mal, can you roll perception for me?
Yeah. My perception isn't very perceptive. Fuck.
But she get advantage because she has 2 birds. And a horse.
She got
Okay,
advantage.
she's got a bird and a god knows whatever.
Yay! Fuck!
No. I want someone to explain to me how that would give her advantage.
I have inspiration.
I don't know. They're watching alongside and they're going, whoo!
Pretty sure they would alert you if there is something wrong in
The other thing is you make all of us roll perception separately.
Yeah.
All the fucking things, so.
You could roll perception for each of your creatures.
Oh, that's such a pain.
Wait, so is that just my perception I'm rolling?
No, you have to find this creature.
The thing that we based it off.
I don't know what perception it has.
Nice.
You
Well,
just look up-
Google the creature.
Google the name of the creature and put 5e after it.
19 on the owl.
19.
Okay, and then how do I know it's perception?
If it says perception and then a number, that's,
It doesn't.
then it's
What is its wisdom modifier?
that's it, Wiz. Yeah.
Like, is it plus 1, plus 2?
1.
So
Yeah.
you roll a d20
The
plus
bat
1.
has advantage on wisdom perception checks.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you roll d20 plus 1 twice.
Besieben, ja.
Woo.
Zieh dich um, Zähne putzen.
Oh no. That's better.
That's not
Your-
good, yeah.
That's not good. Your creatures don't seem to notice anything in the forest around you. As it's now slowly turning to complete nightfall, with only really a reflection on the waterfall as the last source of light that you have. Eve, you may now go to sleep.
Night.
Is
I'm not sure
anyone-
who you're telling.
Yeah, to
She
myself.
just screams out into the moonlight. Night.
Drops the sleeper right there.
With no one to wake any, with Eve asleep, not waking anyone up.
I
Thanks, Al.
said she can do the first one and I'll do the rest.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, but that was only like 2 hours.
Well, I would assume the owls are not sleeping and keeping still watch.
Yeah. They're still keeping watch.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's an owl and a bat, apparently.
It's not a bat!
It's
It's
not a
just
bat.
given the stats of a bat.
With the
Yes.
bat.
Well,
No.
It's not.
It's
well,
a better bat.
Lucas the owl and Zubat keeping watch.
I believe it's closer to a Baneri than a Zubat.
Yeah!
Sorry, my bad.
But it
what?
flies!
Don't worry about it.
Why do you have a sentient Baneri?
Don't worry about it.
Nah, I didn't.
No one wanted to know what my familiar was.
That's because we were about to hit combat. I think we had slightly
Yeah.
different priorities.
Yeah, there were a few different
Ah,
problems.
cute bird thing.
It's
By
not
the
a
way,
bird.
there's bigger bird things that are trying to eat us.
It's not a bird.
Oh no.
Please tell me I don't have to roll perception 3 nights for 3 nights. Or
Yeah,
three
you have to roll it for
Like,
each. No, you don't. I'm joking. I'm joking. Ash, don't get up. I do, however, want Arandor to roll it when he wakes up, though.
Sure. 18 plus 5. 23.
As you wake up, you notice that Eve has fallen asleep without notifying anyone. She's just like kind of laying on the ground asleep. No one else seems to be awake.
Yeah.
With an almost deathly silence around you. Obviously, there's still like slight rustling of the trees, as the branches are swaying backwards and forwards.
Does it raise suspicion? Like, is it that?
No, this seems quite natural for the time of night it is.
Okay.
After about an hour into your watch, you hear to the northeasterly direction. Yeah. What sounds like a screech. Not of a humanoid creature. One similar to the sounds that you heard of the Wyvern as you had fought previously.
How close? Was it only one? Or
it sounds like quite a few, though it sounds like very far into the distance.
Okay.
Like you're talking at least like 800 foot away from you.
That's not very far.
Not very far.
It's quite far away. It's not like they can see you, and you can't see them. Yeah. 800 to 1,000, 2,000 foot, something like that. Yeah. That seems about right. Has the music board just stopped?
I'll wait. I'll wait just I'll wait like a bit more.
Who's joining and leaving?
The bot died. There's a message in the bot command saying an error has occurred while playing. Something went wrong while playing the track. So it keeps trying to join to play the track.
You could use the other bot, the rhythm bot.
Which one? Is it exclamation?
Exclamation mark. Yeah. I don't think anyone else is using it right now.
Rhythm Chan.
You can also do /play and then choose the bot you want to play.
Do you know what I can do instead? I can open up rhythm on the app online and then control it.
Yeah, you could.
Is the ambient slot playing now? I swear to God. Fuck off. What was I saying? Before the bot rudely interrupted.
Well, I heard the screech, and I would assume it's that far away, and I said that I will wait to hear it.
Before you hear it again.
If I hear it again, or does it sound like they're getting closer, or?
It doesn't sound like particularly that they're like getting closer or further. It sounds like just a call. Maybe to alert other Wyvern of where they are.
Okay.
It's like...
It's not from the direction we are coming from, right?
No, it's the direction you're heading.
Alright. I'll scout ahead.
Okay, Timo.
I will notify the owl that I will be scouting ahead.
Oh no. God damn it, Lucas.
And I will stealthily approach towards the direction that I heard the screech from.
Okay.
Try to take cover
yeah,
under
roll
trees, rocks.
roll stealth for me.
That's not bad. 22.
22, yeah, that's not bad. You make your way through the forest, trying to make as little noise as possible. Obviously, you would be moving like leaves about as you walk through the forest, and various things such as leaves. You continue traveling until you come to what looks to be some sort of like ravine. The forest area that you're on seems to like plateau down into like a ravine area, though it seems still quite open. Well, still quite like a forest, but less. There's just a few less trees, and things seems to have fallen down.
Yeah.
You looking over the edge of this like small cliff face, you don't see anything that seems to be making that noise.
I'll look up.
You do, however, like looking across from where you are, seems to be another raised area, as well as to your left and right. There seems to be two raised areas similar to where you are now, though none of them seem to fully connect to each other.
Okay, I'll look up. Is there anything flying in the sky?
Nothing seems to, well, other than like small birds that are just like hopping between trees to say. Nothing seems to be controlling the skies. Nothing predatorial.
Okay, how tall are the trees that I'm hiding behind? If I climb on one of them, will I see over what's on those three elevations?
No, they've also got quite a forest. Even from where you're standing, you can see that the trees are about the same height. You'd see over the trees, of course, but it would be the same as just looking up. They are about 10, 15 foot up.
How far am I from our camp? That distance, or?
You would have traveled about 500 to 600 foot.
And
thereabouts.
And on the other side, of this is the extra 200.
Yeah, that's at least where the sound seems to have been coming from.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'll head back since I can't see anything and I don't want to be eaten by all of those wyverns alone. I'll head back.
Only if you're not alone.
If I'm eating in a group, I'm fine.
Okay, that's good to know.
Anyway, I'll head back stealthily again.
Okay, you don't need to roll stealth again. Okay. You make it back to the camp. Everyone still seems to be resting peacefully.
Yeah.
You notice around this time that Alword seems to be fidgeting a little bit, as if he's starting to wake up.
Yeah. I'll just look around and keep watch until everybody wakes up. I want everybody to have the rest because there is a battle before, or we don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Around this time, Alword, you would wake up. and an orphan as well seems to start his stretches. Starting to
Is
stretch
it
over.
an orphan and an elf, and he would wake up at the same time as I am? I don't know.
Yeah, he's just having a beauty sleep.
Okay.
Am I waking up anything?
You are.
Mhm.
You will see
I
me,
look-
two owls at work, and whatever.
It's not an owl.
You will see
Is,
an owl, a Zubat, and a work.
It's not a Zubat.
Is the nappy awake?
Yes.
Not a Zubat, it's a Crobat.
So,
Not a crowbat.
Crobat would have more than 1 HP.
okay, the Navi is awake.
Wait, so it's a Ninjask?
I was going to-
Guys, let Alword.
I'm going to talk to Nabi and Silverman, and I'm gonna, talk with it. Does it feel anything? I was asleep. This, that, the other.
From the top of the tree, will just hear me saying to you, "Fuck you in your fucking language."
And I'm going to name the Navi. I'm gonna actually give it a name, and I'm gonna call her Ellie.
Ellie?
Instead of Navi. Yep, Ellie.
Just shoot me dead right now.
Instead
I'm
of
already
Navi,
aiming my
it's called
bow, man.
Ellie.
Please. Into the water right in the dome.
Let me
Elliot is.
just quickly change.
I don't understand shit, so I don't know what he's doing.
Like this.
Where did you?
Yeah, that's
No.
like the way you spell Ellie.
Yeah.
E-L-L-E.
Yeah, but some people,
I like it, Ken.
Eloy.
It's really well drawn as well.
It is.
Wait, what?
The
Oh,
the
you didn't send. Okay. Anyway, does she respond to him? Does she seem to accept the name bestowed on it?
with a little bit of nerves, you hear like the squeaky voice of the Fae.
Mhm.
I guess I'll accept this name.
That's good. It's a nice name. Just I don't want to keep you in a bottle, bottled up all the time. So just behave yourself. Don't irritate the others, and we'll all be fine. Okay?
Yes.
I never asked. What can you actually do, like for the party? Like,
I can fly.
yeah, I understand that you fly, but is there any spells or anything or abilities you have that would be of benefit?
Let me think. Let me just find the notes. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Wrong one. She can. I can glow a lot and help people see.
Glow.
Mm-hmm.
Anything illusion related, or just glow?
Just glow.
Hmm. Do you have the ability to learn spells, or is it all? I don't know.
She's
I
like-
don't understand how Fae works.
She looks at you weirdly, and then looks like she shakes her head. No.
Okay. Well, stay close and don't irritate the others. And then you don't have to get put in a bottle. Okay? And I'm going to stop and start speaking common now. I'm going to walk towards the others. And just like pat on the shoulder and let just sit rest on now.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Hello?
Blank.
I know, I got completely blanked by everyone. Good morning.
I suddenly shoot up. Good morning. I was awake for hours.
Yes.
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Sure you were.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on the tree, like watching Alword and everything goes. And that
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Do I notice him in the tree?
Turning on not stealthy.
Perception.
What was your perception?
Just sitting on the tree, man.
Just sitting in a tree.
So I noticed him, just chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
No. What did you get?
Well, everyone keeps talking. Someone said roll perception. I didn't know if it came from you or not.
Yeah, that was me. Said roll
I
perception.
got nat 20.
Nat 20.
So I got 27.
You notice him up in the tree, just kind of just
And-
chilling there.
Is there anything else unusual around the surroundings? Then it always the same old, same old.
No, you do, however, notice that the Crown of Thorns, who are sitting, on the river. Sorry, not the river. On the edge of the basin is no longer there, and doesn't seem to be anywhere around either.
I'm going to go investigate that area then.
And not just okay.
What and not what?
Don't worry about it. Roll investigation.
And
Not,
that's-
what the fuck? Yo. Another 20.
23.
You notice that what looked to be some sort of footprint heading towards the into the water, and at the bottom you see something that somewhat looks like his shape, just sitting at the bottom, underneath the water.
I'm gonna make the assumption that he's bathing or meditating or doing something, and I'm just gonna. He's all right, and I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
And towards the Evelynn again and all that.
Okay.
You hungry? Evelynn, you hungry?
Oh,
No,
Evelynn.
she's AFK actually.
Evelynn is it.
No, yeah.
Evelynn is looking at food.
I mean,
No,
we
I'm
still
not.
have leftover
Actually, I'm
food
not.
from last night, no? Unless
No,
we-
everyone loved it so much at the ATO.
You'd have like spare vegetables and stuff that you wouldn't have cooked, and spare meat that you wouldn't have used up.
We can eat the good berries.
I've still got a few days worth of late food. So
Okay.
Who left?
The bot.
Again.
The ambient slut.
Why is this one called Rhythm and the other was like?
Okay. Ash, can you name it appropriately to Rhythm Chan?
No.
Willow, do you want the
Rather
rest to be
shoot myself.
veggies?
Just because she's a rabbit, that's racist.
What, she wants to eat fish. She wants to eat fish for it right now.
Nah. Anyways, I'm gonna stand up, look completely scuffed, use prestige on myself, and look amazing again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As if I never, was asleep in the first place. Just amazing, just woof. Catwalk
just-
ready.
You walk up, look at everyone as you just prestige yourself, and you're like, I'm born natural like this.
Maybe it's
Oh, wait.
Maybelline.
Yeah, the cameras pan away. Yeah, you're just looking fabulous.
As always. Thank you. Cheers.
So, what's Crown of Thorns doing in the lake? Or river?
Oh, she goes back to looking at her phone.
No. He's sleeping there?
Sleeping?
Yeah. Don't know if you noticed, but you know, some parts of him are practically
I know.
floating water stuff magic.
He's left him to his own devices.
Anyway, I'll hop down.
How do we wake him up? Slap on the water or something?
I'll hop down from the tree, knock on Rick's helmet to wake him up, check if Willow is awake. If not, I'll like nudge her a bit so she wakes up. Go to the water and like just poke the guy that is sitting inside. And if he's awake, just tell it's time to get out. If not, wake him up until he reacts.
Could be a bit like a Pop Goes the Weasel situation. Out of the water, head just pops out. Absolutely fucking drenched, looking like the girl from The Shining with the hair like drooping over.
The ring. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, ring method. Yeah, Shining girls look scarily prim.
True.
Orderly. Alright, are we ready to go?
So while you were sleeping, there was a sound. I believe you all would have told you by now, but there was a screech.
No man hasn't told me anything. I've been sleeping.
Well, now.
But I'll ask it now.
There
Lucas, where are you at? I have the bird relay the information.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up, random bear in the tree eating his honey. You know,
No. Do we see that?
Don't. He's a stealth bear.
Anyway,
This is the one who's scratching his ass in the fucking tree as well.
Did the owl hear the roaring, or?
Yeah, they heard the roar.
Oh,
And
okay.
decided
Yeah,
you
still
were
in the water. I'm just gonna like pat it on the head. Oh, what a good boy, Lucas. But, so you were saying something?
well, yeah.
the
It was 800 feet that way according to the direction that I scouted, but I didn't want to investigate further. I just took a look.
Oh, that's rather close.
Yeah. So,
Well, it serves me right for listening to dumb deer about what is. Right, regardless. If you heard noises from there, and it sounded like wyverns, then we know where to go. Right. I'm gonna walk out, get my clothes on, be sopping wet, just gonna look around, looking for someone who has prestidigitation. Anyone want to quickly dry me off?
I'll do it, and then I'll just try him.
Yeah, thank you kindly. Right, shall we get moving then?
yes.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
I'm always ready. Gotta turn around.
Willow, you're
I'm walking.
awake?
Yeah.
Good.
Ellie, do you want to go back in the jar, or do you want to just chill? You think you'll be alright? We might be able to come back soon.
Alright,
up to
everybody.
you.
Sorry, what?
Up to you is what Bell says.
Yeah,
Bell?
you can chill.
Ellie,
You can relax
Ellie.
now.
Yeah, I
Ellie.
know. I got fucking Peter Pan PTSD.
Yeah, you got fucking Peter Pan.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
and he spoke to the thing
Yeah.
in the language I don't understand. So
That's fine, as long as it doesn't do anything. They're getting along, it seems. We're fine. Let's go. Come up.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, let's go.
just take cover and be stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to be stealthy, do you? Well, gather around then.
Yes, I will be stealthy.
What's the distance we need to travel again? 800 feet. That should be fine. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on everyone.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah,
Do you not trust in my stealth abilities?
No, I do not.
Can you all
These
roll
stairs
stealth?
slowly moving.
Yeah.
Can you all roll stealth and then
Rick, have you considered not wearing your armor when we're trying to do these kind of things?
Ash, can you roll a d20 for me?
There's a lot of nat 20s here.
Hey.
I believe somebody is cheating.
How can we cheat? It's all 20.
That's not even the same That's not even the same person.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm the one that's cheating, sorry.
Stealth are 36, 31, 15, 22, I don't know, so 20, and Alward hasn't rolled yet.
The average is about.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're up there. 27.
The average is about 24. It's pretty fucking high.
Average is higher than 24. There's only 115.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like 26. Yeah, 26 then.
Somewhere around there. You asked me to roll a d20?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You got pass without trace on as well, haven't you?
Hey, I've already added the passive trace.
Rick,
I did the math.
Rick, can you roll a d20 for me?
Is it just flat d20, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Alward, can you roll perception for me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm loving
I'm
it.
so
22.
You're so lucky again.
You know what? He messaged me earlier this day. I'm so mad. I'm only gonna roll back today.
Yeah, hasn't rolled anything but like.
I know. I had shit rolls at the start. I was like, oh man, why did you stuff? And it's like, oh, now I'm just rolling really good. It's fine.
Oh, the bear
Don't
left you
jinx it.
alone. Okay. You all come to where the ravine is that Arandor had made it to in his scouting adventure. You see the things that I described before. This ravine that drops down with, like I said, 3 different raised areas across. The 2 on the left and the right, which I didn't explain before, seem to be larger land masses compared to the one in the middle.
I'll relay the information to us.
I mean, the others do see this, they're standing on the edge. You, however, notice that on the middle area, there seems to be 2 of those 6-legged creatures. They seem to be moving around, minding their own business, though. Not noticing you as of yet.
Okay, I'll point out to the others and tell them to be quiet.
Rick's time to shine again.
Just don't move.
I'd like to say I don't think we can be any quieter than we already are, outside of Clankety McClank back there.
Have you guys dismounted off your
I have not cast passive that trace on horses.
And
So,
we didn't get on the horses as we stealthed from there.
Maybe you wanted a stealth horse. You know, sometimes if you want a battle deer, you don't get
But
a
I
battle
believe
deer.
if the familiars came, that they should roll stealth as well.
I mean, they're kind of flying, but yeah, they can all roll stealth.
Unless they're not
Wait, you're gonna
flying
make me
or
roll.
living
You're gonna
up.
make me roll. Wait, you're gonna make me roll for the Navi as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you Navi's stat log.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just having the... Wait, do you bring your fucking horse all the way up here?
No, Navi.
The Navi.
No, not Navi. I'm talking to Rick, because he's rolling the nat 1 over there.
Yep.
Why'd you bring your horse all the way here?
Okay,
So you
okay,
disappear, so I go too far away from it?
retroactively, if you were about to take the horse, I would suggest you would leave it there.
I mean, it's not really a horse, it's a warg, so
Well,
it's
well,
very,
that is-
very
Regardless,
big
I'm-
and monstrous
okay,
and very good
listen
at
here.
climbing.
Listen here, dickhead. When I'm casting Pass Without Trace, tell me what I need to include in it.
Well, me and my warg could go everywhere.
Oh no.
Right, I'm gonna kick Rick out of Pass Without Trace. So him and his war can go to hell for all I care.
Your
All
time,
right, let's roll.
your time to
That's
shine, buddy, as I retreat into the bushes.
It's a joke. I'm not doing that. The warg has a stealth of 11. Fucking. You tell me, Kurd. If I need to roll stealth for my bird, I'm just poofing it out of existence. I'm just
Okay.
keeping it in its pocket dimension.
Are you just poofing it away then?
Yep, I can resummon it whenever I want to.
Yep.
I don't know what Willow's doing with her flying
Willow-
bunny thing.
My familiar?
Yeah.
Yes, but yes.
Are you sending it to a pocket dimension, or are you rolling stealth for it?
Wait.
Can I roll stealth for it?
Yeah.
I don't want to resummon it.
You don't need to
No,
resummon
no,
it.
no,
You can,
no.
Oh,
you
you
can
don't?
resummon it without cost.
Okay, I'll just send it to my pocket dimension.
It's only if it kicks the bucket, really.
Yeah, if
Okay,
it
I don't want
die,
it kicking the bucket, so it can go to the pocket dimension and be happy.
You can do that.
Yeah, okay. I'll roll that then. One time.
What did you roll?
Wait.
So that's 34.
That's a
On
natter, by the way.
To be
Little
fair.
going.
To be fair, if that thing failed stealth,
this made no difference. We've had Rick on the one side of the scale, and we have the 19 on the other side. Actually, made zero difference. It's an 11 and a 34.
I think it drops from like the 26 average to 25. That's it. Yep. Okay. Like I said, do you guys see those? Wow. Alword sees those creatures and he relayed them. Relayed the fact they were there.
Well,
Are you guys?
yo, Elorphin. Any idea about this place?
Wait, Alorphin is also with us.
Yeah, he rolled. Don't worry about it.
What do you roll?
He rolled 16.
So 26.
No. 16 thing. Yeah, I was pulling up his stats. For you. It was
Plus.
plus.
16
It's
plus.
like a plus 4.
So
So
20.
plus 30. So that's 54.5 divided by 2. Which is 27. We're exactly at 27.
Dude,
Okay.
my fucking me just looking at numbers, getting averages is pretty fucking good.
Well, I didn't know Alorphin's number, but now I do. So 27.25.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything? Yo, you were asking an Elorphin.
Yes.
What were you asking? I'm sorry.
I asked him if this area looks familiar and have he been here before.
Yes, I normally take that ridge that's further up. There is a way around, but it will extend our journey time by probably at least 12 hours.
Is this the Wyvern nest though?
I don't believe so. No.
I'll turn to the others. Well, then we go around.
I would very much rather not be laying in a pool of my own blood and poison again.
Well, to avoid that from happening, perhaps you don't charge into all of them. Have you considered that?
Yeah, I thought you really enjoyed that.
I don't think you
the
enjoyed
aftermath.
dying.
No,
Or
dying
maybe-
seems like a problem.
Right,
Don't
we,
forget-
we might want to just quickly discuss battle strategies, because, again, Rick being the only one to run in like a crazy man doesn't seem to end up well for him.
Yeah.
At
Sounds like
the end
you
of it.
might be alright.
I mean,
Well-
I, as Rick, just sort of like looks around and go, I feel like I'm the only one without a ranged weapon here.
Well, I believe Arandor is relatively dexterous. He got caught up with that big snake thing, and he got out of it without much of a scratch. Or well, a couple scratches, but you can always heal that up.
Yeah, cure wounds. But yeah,
Maybe we can blind them and like set up a sneak attack or something, or I could put darkness on them.
Well, my problem is that Arandor said he saw more than this, or he heard more than this. These are just two little ones.
Yeah, I heard screeches, and they sounded like adult ones. Am I right, Karen?
Yeah, they sounded older than these.
The problem being, if we attack these two little ones, and they start crying out for their help, then we're in, to put it nicely, a lot of shit.
Fucked.
I can cast silence.
Well, you can cast silence, and then the rest of us can't cast.
We stand outside of it.
And is there anything preventing them from running out?
Nah.
Rick?
Nah.
Rick will hold them inside. We will shoot them down.
I mean, if two of you could hold them down, sure, but I don't think we have two people that can do that.
Willow, don't you have magic that holds people down?
Would it be easier if I distracted them?
If you what?
Lured them in, distracted them.
In my opinion, we should probably, I believe they haven't noticed us. I think we're stealthy enough to the point where we could path around them, even though you need to get a fucking grip on that walk of yours. But outside of that, I think we can sneak around them, maybe see if we can find the actual nest, possibly.
I agree with that.
Okay.
As long as these two down here don't pose a threat to when we get to the nest, I don't see why we shouldn't just bypass.
I haven't seen them fly, and I don't think they can, or at least, well, they haven't shown any ability to fly. I'm sure the last two would have flown off at the end of it if they'd been able to.
Well, regardless, our target was the nest, right? That's why we didn't go to why we didn't go to the east west, either, because we thought that our priority, it's better for us to focus their nest and destroy it.
No.
So I think we should avoid unnecessary loss of energy and magic and proceed to the nest.
That is my vote as well. Of course, if we get spotted, then we'll have to turn around and fight, but...
Yeah.
Well,
in that case, while I was joking about the silence before, if we can keep them contained in there, perhaps if Rick runs up to the two of them, makes them, basically draws their attention, prevents them from charging out, then it might not be the worst idea. It will at least prevent them from calling for further reinforcement, or at least it'll delay it by a little bit.
So you would like me to cast silence on them?
If we get spotted.
If we get spotted and Rick is able to engage them in close quarter combat, then yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll do that, and I'll hold my action for that. We'll just see him by.
I also found out that's not how holding spells works. You have to hold it, and then you cast it on the next turn. It's not the same as. Yeah, no, I found that out yesterday from Mr. Franzel. So you basically can't hard prepare a spell unless you're basically ready to cast it immediately.
Okay, well I'll cast it. I'll cast silence if they react to us.
Yeah, you can't hold it like.
I don't mean
I'm
not holding it. I'm just saying if it happens, if we cast it.
That's basically holding an action, buddy.
Yeah, forget it then.
Yeah. What he means is you can't hold it, and then when I say it gets to your turn, you can't say I'm going to continue holding it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Right, then remember this only lasts for an hour, so let's start moving.
Well, Well,
Who
Alorfin
would
will lead. I'll
be-
be far behind him, I guess.
Who will be closest to the edge?
We'll go in a line. So all of us.
While you're looking over the ravine area, who do you...
I don't know. You didn't ask us for a marching order.
I don't. No. I mean, I would say it'd probably be Alword, but would any of you want to have been? the
Sure,
person
I'll
who was
watch it as well.
looking over the edge. Okay. Can you roll a d20 for me?
18.
Okay, that's fine. Alorfin starts heading off, following the route he knows to safely get you around this ravine area. Trying to make, of course, as little noise as possible.
Do we see anything flying around now as we go around?
You
have it
don't
different.
particularly see anything that's flying around, but you can hear off into the distance what sounds like the flapping of large dragon-like wings. So it's you hear like a thunderous flap as it sounds like something's taken off.
Okay. Well. We still proceed with the plan. Go into the nest.
Yep.
Okay. You travel for around 2 hours.
Ashwin, will
Or
you
you?
recasting?
I was gonna
passive
say you recasting passive.
Oh no, give me a moment. Oh, pain, yeah, sure.
to
I'll
last
recast.
that second
Yeah.
hour. Okay.
Spell slots.
After like I said, traveling for a couple of hours, you start to hear those screeches again.
Coming
that-
from behind us or from the front?
Arandor described. They are primarily coming from the direction you had seen those small creatures, but some more seem to be happening ahead of you.
Do those Wyvern has like outposts here and here and here and here? Or are they all like
You see them with like little spears in their hands.
They've got like a radar dish of vision, and you've got to avoid it. No. You know that like things could take a territory, right?
Yeah, I understand that. Well, regardless, Jesus, we can't just butcher them all unless we want to, I guess. But I don't think we want to.
It seems impractical.
I'm starting to believe we might be slightly in over our heads. I think we need to make as much headway as we can while I can still keep us hidden.
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is, there's so many, and there are little ones at the front already. Where is their nest, and will killing their nest be effective even?
Really?
Or whatever.
We need to find a way to escape if we do attack the nest. I need to look for some sort of a cave, something we can retreat to. Some sort of a
Something
place they
effective.
can't follow us.
Or if they follow us, then like in a narrow.
Could collapse something on them, perhaps.
Keep an eye for that. I tell everyone.
Yep. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, strap it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to everyone else because I need to keep my magic going.
Okay.
I don't know if everyone else is still alive.
Hi.
I was gonna
Yeah, I'm
ask
still there.
very
I'm
quickly.
still here. I was just talking. I was just talking. Like,
Shall we take a very quick break?
yeah, we can take a break. I was just talking to my siblings. Sorry.
Yeah, because Mal just messaged me saying her mum's calling for her. Also, what time would everyone like to stop? Because obviously everyone was saying that they want to stop
I'm
early
fine now.
to get lots of sleep.
I don't
I'm
mind.
fine. I'm fine now.
I don't
so
mind either.
I'm just.
I can continue going. So
I did a lot of it earlier, but
I don't want to go. I don't want to go past 11 because I'd like to have good night's rest, which I'm probably not going to get anyway because I'm going to be sitting at 11 doing D&D prep like a crackhead. But
Yeah,
regardless,
well, 11 it is then. Unless somebody wanna quit before. I'll be right back.
I don't want to go for too long because I've got work tonight.
No, yeah,
and
I was gonna say. I think a few people said they want to.
how much longer can you go, or how much longer do you want to go?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I can like theoretically go till 11 our time, but then I'd be rushing to get everything ready for work and everything.
11 your time is, I think, you're an hour
12.
behind, right?
Yeah, so that'd be 12 for you. I
Yeah,
could probably
so
go
I
for another
don't think
like.
Yeah, I think 10 your time we should be fine.
Yeah,
So
we got
I'd probably
like
definitely
an
because
hour.
I've still
Basically
got
an hour
like,
and a half. And I
yeah,
think
but I
that's
still got to shower and just prep my shit for work as well.
fine. Yeah, which is why we're not going to 11 your time, we're going 10 your time.
Yeah.
If that's fine with you.
No, it's not fine.
Okay.
I mean, we could also just end it here if, like,
Yeah. That's what I said. Because if people need to do stuff, like I said, well, I didn't say it to you guys, but I know you guys wanted a session this week, even if it was a short one.
comes down to you, Kai. Depends on how you feel.
And Mel, we need to wait for her to come back. How are you
Yeah.
feeling, May? For it?
I'm okay.
You're
I just bought a Switch. Like the bid was ending mid party, so I had to do it quickly while we were still going.
I mean, everyone knows the Switch is the better decision because you can download League of Legends on the Steam Link, so it's gotta be.
I bought the Switch.
I pre-ordered the Steam.
I bought it for £190, and that I'm like really makes me really anxious to spend that.
To be honest, that's cheap for a Switch.
It's an Animal Crossing edition one as well, so it's like a special edition.
Yeah, it's like 600 brand new. That is
Yeah, and I
Wait,
need to buy
how
a
much?
game.
600.
No, how much did
Games?
May get hers for?
I bought it for 190, second
Damn.
hand. That is
So-
not first hand.
What's my
second hand.
deposit?
It was they bought it back in 2020, so.
Yeah, back when
Like,
Animal
yeah,
Crossing
something.
came out. Yeah.
Dude, I need to buy a Switch game, but all the games are expensive. Does anyone know where you buy Switch games that aren't like super pricey?
E-store, buy it off the e-store.
How much is it on eStore? I looked and it was like the same price to buy
as
it.
normal. Yeah, but it's cheaper than buying the disc. And if you lose the Switch the disc for whatever reason, you obviously lose the game. But with
Yeah, but how much is it? How much is it on the eStore?
Same price, but they go on sale on the e-store a lot more often.
Does Animal
It's-
Crossing and that not go on sale very often?
Just so much
lot
more
of them
practical to be
depend-
downloading it rather than getting the hard
Yeah.
copy.
One thing I would recommend is going and buying yourself an SD card.
An SD card.
Because if you're planning to get a few different games, God will it eat up your storage on your Switch. They have like 32 gigs of storage, and that's a game.
Okay.
Like the new Pokemon Sword and Shield, I have both of them. That filled up my storage. That was it. Without actually loading the games up, that filled up my storage. So I couldn't even save the game. So I had to delete them both and put them on an SD card.
But yeah, but what kind of SD card do you need?
My Give me a second, let me get my Switch. Where did I put it? I put it on one of my shelves. Sorry, I'm a bit of a crackhead when it comes to gaming. That's my controller. I'm pretty sure it's a micro, but I will find my Switch because I keep putting it in different places. I don't.
Wait, so does Pokemon and stuff go on sale very often, or?
Like it's mainly the Nintendo games that actually go on sale. The other stuff, like because they've got a lot of games that other companies have made. They tend to not go on sale on the e-store as often. I should be very specific and say as often, because they do go on sale. Just to prove the point, I bought Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 for 20 quid. They're each for like 30 quid games. I mean, Bayonetta 3 is not out yet. I've been waiting for 2 years for it.
What the fuck? They have Pokemon Dungeon on the Switch? Oh my god.
They have an exclusive dungeon as well.
Yeah, it's Super Mystery, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Super Mystery Dungeon. 2? Is it 2? Because there was already a
love Mystery Dungeon. Oh no.
Actually, no, I think it's called Mystery Dungeon Switch, isn't it? I don't know, have a look. There is a website somewhere which tells you what all the costs are all the time.
Oh, you are.
I just can't wait till I get the Steam link. Kai.
What?
Evo's on.
Evo?
You can watch how to play what's it called? Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit. That Evo.
Yeah, that Evo. Yeah.
I know how to play Mortal Kombat.
I'm joking, I know you can play it.
Say 1v1 me Scorpion, bro.
She. Oh, the Grand Blue Fantasy game's on. Nice. The new one. Actually, that is the new best fighting game, the Guilty Gear one. Give me the Steam Deck. I have to wait till Q2 of 2022. It's somewhere. Switch. But I'm pretty sure it's a micro SD card. Switch.
I'm back.
Yeah, you need micro SD.
Okay.
When you get it, it'll be really weird where you put it in, because you'll be like, "Where's the thing for it?" You have to lift up the stand, like the little kickstand thing, and you put it in over that.
Okay. And what size SD do you think?
I've got 256, and mine's about half filled, but I don't play it as often as I used to. You can go as high as a terabyte, but you don't need to go that high. Also, remember, I've got like 8 games on it, and I'm not sure how many you would want. I've got like Mario Party and stuff on it as well.
Wait, so how much did you say you had? 200?
256. I've got a few smaller games, but so I'm waiting for the Steam Deck to come out. Of course, I can play around with the Mad God on the go. Actually, I did. Ash, 3 days. So
Bottom G.
Bottom G.
Maybe I actually come out of retirement. Who sees? Who knows?
I've nearly got my third 8-8. You've missed an entire month of free 8-8ing. Yeah, the rewards for this month are, do you know those candies that max a stat? So I'm nearly on my third 8-8 without using those candies. So if one of them kicks the bucket, immediately back in the game. My Mystic is currently in retirement as I'm getting my other 8-8s. It's not dead, and I refuse for it to die.
Give me a second, sorry.
Oh, at some point we need to grind like motherfuckers for the white bag drops of Archdemon Malphus. Because I want to get the full magmatic Mystic set. Just because it looks cool. Only reason. Also, Belladonna Garden, spooky as fuck. Still.
It is.
Do you know when you're playing as a knight, and all you see is -100 because of armor pierce?
Dude, the sweat with the armor pierce.
That's I literally get to that bit. 2 of the plants die because some idiots go for the ones that are furthest away first.
Yep.
And then you just can't like heal through it because I don't. If you follow the pattern to dodge it, you walk into the petals.
It is really a scary one if people don't bum rush the flowers basically on spawn.
Yeah. But they've added it so there's a 3-second invuln to the flowers.
Yeah, no, but you still bum rush that shit.
Oh yeah. You can also curse them, so we can just insta-kill them. Also, event on at the moment, Haunted Sem has a 50% chance to drop the Pumpkin Moon event off it.
Nice.
Which means we get an extra boss to fight. But it's basically a reskinned Puppet Master's Encore, so, you know. It's not too... Some fucking red star was like, this looks very familiar to Puppet. To Encore. I'm like, yeah, because it's just a fucking reskin. And he was like, oh shit, yeah! I've seen it. I'm like, oh god.
Also, quick question, what are we doing?
I'm waiting for Mal to come back. I need her response.
I think Mal is back.
Mal is definitely not back. Mal! Nope.
Mel.
Mel. Mel.
Mel.
Also, 03 is still the scariest shit in the game, Ash. It's just a fact.
I don't think it was ever not a fact, buddy. 03 has led to some real tragedy.
I will say the only time I've actually died in 03 is when the server lagged when the thing very first came
Dude,
out.
Celestial Phase is fucking scary.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the actual like. It wasn't even him that I died to. It was what is it, Chief? The fucking horse one that just chases you around the arena. And that's because the server lagged. And it just ran me into the corner. I'm like, okay. Much I can do about this. But I'm technically I've technically never died in 03. Other than that. I just want to join those groups of people who are able to one-shot the boss.
Wait, okay. I have another question about the Switch.
Yeah.
When you put games on an SD card, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you like remove a game off the SD card to make space for another one and still?
Dude, games are
Get
fucking
that game
tiny
again?
generally. Games are tiny. You
No,
don't need
they're
to worry.
No, they're not.
A standard SD card can hold more than enough games. Unless she's planning on getting like 300, which I don't think she has the budget
No,
for.
256 is more than enough. But the basic Switch has like no memory whatsoever.
So like, say you buy a game off the e-store and you download it, but you need to make space for something else.
So
Can you download that game again?
See, I don't know because I have the family Switch thing, which saves my data to the cloud. Like my actual game data gets saved to the cloud. But if you're not part of the Switch family, I think if you delete the game, it deletes your save as well. Do you know how you avoid that issue? Buy more SD cards.
Look, the poor girl just spent 200 on the thing.
Yeah, I want to buy a game, but I don't know what game to get.
You will not fill that up with one game, believe me.
I don't know what game to get. I need help.
What
are you trying to get out of it?
Okay,
Yeah.
the games I wanted to try. I wanted to play Animal Crossing, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Go.
If I'm being honest, if you like the Pokemon series and you want to just play all the games, get Sword and Shield.
It's kind of garbage.
If you like the Pokemon games for their story, don't get Sword and Shield.
If you like Pokemon for any sort of reasonable difficulty, even for a toddler, don't get Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Imagine a champion. It's just.
Okay, so I'm hearing that Pokemon is probably not the best first game.
The last like 2 Pokemon games have been disappointing to say the least.
Well, Sun and Moon
wasn't
that.
Why?
It was okay.
I also like Stardew Valley, but I have Stardew Valley on my computer.
Oh no. Yeah, they're just ridiculously easy. If you lose
Sword and Shield is super easy.
If you lose any fight, especially when you know type matchups, you're just bad.
The game hammers that shit into you as well. It tells you everything that's super effective. Which is not bad quality of life, but honestly, if you're looking for a difficult Pokemon game, you don't play official games.
You walk into a gym and it's like, this is the... you stand outside of a gym and it's like, this is the grass type gym. Remember to take a lot of fire types. And you're like, I'm not 3, thanks.
I mean, yeah, but the game is intended for 3-year-olds, you know.
Yeah, I know.
When you go back to the original game, you never had that.
There we never got me. The game is intended for fans of it, not for new fans of it.
I mean, it is these games are very much targeted towards new fans because the older fans are all quite a bit older now. They would appreciate a hard game, but Pokemon, I don't think is ever gonna go in that direction.
It sounds really weird.
But those are the people that buy the most.
Or they're the people that would buy this for their kids. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pokemon's been running for that long that if you played the games as a kid, you probably have kids now.
Not necessarily, but you'll be in that.
You are that age. Yeah.
Someone give me a game.
What are you looking to get out of it? Like, what do you want to play?
If you want a game that would lose a lot of hours of your life, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, I will 100% agree. That is I'm 16% of 100%ing it. I've got
Breath of the Wild is also Switch.
Yeah, is a very you need to put a lot of time into it.
Yeah, you could play Breath of the Wild. If you're looking for something more like hack and slashy combo based, you could play Monster Hunter Rise. A lot of fucking, jumping around
How
fighting
was
big ass monsters.
What was Pokemon Snap like? Does anyone play?
Snap is taking pictures of things. That's it.
Okay.
It's in the name.
Apparently
What about the Mystery Dungeon game?
Apparently it's really good on the Switch. I haven't played it though.
I don't know about this Mystery Dungeon. I have not played it.
I've not played it, but apparently it's really good.
Apparently it's okay. It's not amazing, but yeah.
Mel.
I'm
Did anyone play Animal Crossing?
No.
New World is supposed to be pretty good.
New World?
Yeah, Animal Crossing New World.
Ah. I thought the other New World.
Then again, I mean, all Animal Crossings are pretty fun. So you can always, like, if you're looking for just like a time sink where you can like just do things running around, Animal Crossing will almost always be there as an option.
Yeah, that's why I said if you want to just waste a lot of your time, there is Hyrule Warriors.
So you have Breath of the Wild, you have Monster Hunter Rise, you have Animal Crossing, which are all like long ass games, basically.
I'm sorry.
You should always apply my rule to buying games. If you think you're at least gonna get 2 hours of gameplay for every £1 you spend, it's probably worth getting the game.
And what does the Nintendo like membership give you?
The membership, you get access to the old classics, like original Mario.
Ah, okay.
It's not worth buying.
Okay. Yeah, I was.
You get it as you.
I was wondering if it was like a subscription thing that let you play all the games, or you had the subscription.
No, it does. It does allow you to buy this like thing that costs like 86 quid. That it gives you like these 2 tokens. If you use the tokens, anyone in your Nintendo family has the games free of charge.
Okay.
So it's worth if you've filled up a Nintendo family, but if you're just buying it for yourself, not worth it.
All right, Mel is here, so.
Mel.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to do combat this today, guys. I think it might be better to just end it here.
What?
We were gonna ask. Well, you were on for a while, but we were asking, do you want to continue or?
Yeah, I can continue now. I feel better.
Yeah, the problem being that Kai needs to go in like half an hour, right? So we can't really do combat. So
that's what I said. That's what we were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it makes sense to continue now, but I mean, I'm still down to play if everyone wants to.
I've got to do stuff anyway. Like if it comes down to it, I'll just end, and then I'll just chill.
We can end here.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
I'm gonna go and then go steal now.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal you.
You don't want to talk like for a bit?
Thank you
No, I've got to
guys.
start.
Thank you guys for the session.
Thank you for the session. It was a short one.
We know it's
Thank